Hey guys, welcome again. In today's video, we will be continuing our series on Pitra Dosha. So yesterday we did discuss about what is Pitra Dosha and the initially prophecies or the metaphors. All the stuff that used to be that Pitra Dosha is formed when the ancestors curse you, and then we did see that this is no longer holds true, that this is not the case that ancestors are cursing you, but in general ancestors are being cursed and they need your help. In today's video, sorry, my bad, we will talk about Pitra Dosha in the first house of horoscope. Before that, just to give you some background, Pitra Dosha is formed in a horoscope if Sun, ninth house or Lord of ninth house is afflicted in a horoscope by one or more than one malefic planets, and as a result, the native having Pitra Dosh in his horoscope may have to suffer various malefic effects of Pitra Dosh, which can result in various kinds of problems depending on the horoscope of the native. A detailed explanation of Pitra Dosha has been provided as in our last video. So, without any delay and without debating too much about what's the stuff, let's go more into the detail of Pitra Dosha in the first house of a horoscope. When Sun is placed in the first house of a horoscope and it is being afflicted by some malefic planet, which is either placed in the first house or which is casting an aspect on Sun from some other house, like seventh house. Pitra Dosha is said to be formed in the first house of the horoscope, which can cause various kind of problems for the native depending on the number of factors. In general, Pitra Dosh formed in the first house of a horoscope can trouble the native on account of health problems and disease, and some natives under the strong influence of this type of Pitra Dosha are born with some disease which keeps troubling them for a very long period of their life, or in some cases throughout their life. This factor becomes even stronger if both Sun and the afflicting planet are working negatively or malefic in the horoscope. In this case, some kind of disease is very likely to inflict the native and the natives under the strong influence of this type of Pitra Dosh. These people may have to undergo much physical pains, prolonged treatment, and possible death on account of these diseases. Pitra Dosha form in the first house of a horoscope due to the placement of malefic Saturn or Rahu in the first house can be very destructive, which can further become destructive as such dosha is formed in the sign of Libra. Any guesses? As Sun is debilitated in the Libra, whereas Saturn is exalted in Libra, which means that Saturn will afflict maximum damage to the Sun in this case. Pitra Dosha in the first house of a horoscope can cause problems in marriage and married life of the native, and accordingly, the natives under the strong influence of this type of Pitra Dosha may have to suffer from troubles and problems in their married life And such problems can further intensify when such Pitra Dosha is formed due to the presence of malefic Mars with Sun in the first house of a horoscope. As in this case, the presence of malefic Mars can lead to the formation of Manglik Dosh along with Pitra Dosh, and the combined malefic influence of Manglik and Pitra Dosha can cause serious problems in the married life of this native. A strong Pitra Dosha formed in the first house of a horoscope can also make the native suffer from financial losses, setbacks, and delays in profession, and some natives, under the strong influence of this type of Pitra Dosha, may also have to spend long period of time in hospital or prison due to malefic influence of this type of Pitra Dosh. Apart from these things, Pitra Dosh in the first house of a horoscope can also cause delays and problems regarding the childbirth, and the natives under the strong influence of this type of Pitra Dosh may have to wait for a long period of time in order to give birth to their child, especially a male child. And in some of these natives, they may give birth to a physically or mentally incapable child. So, guys, this is my understanding of Pitra Dosha in the first house. As again, there is no reason to be scared because this is just a generic prediction under the assumption there are no benefic aspects or the situation is worst. I mean, exactly all the nakshatras, the anshas, and everything is in proper combination for this stuff to happen. But in real life scenario, the exact possibility of this happening is very rare. Yes, it happens, but it is very rare. Apart from this, even if this is the case in your situation, there are always some remedies for that. Keep on doing good stuff. Keep on doing charities. Eventually, the law of nature, the law of karma will keep into account, and all the things whichever has been there, like all the karmic debts, their effects will not be that profound, right? So, in general, that's what, as per my understanding, based on whatever I have read so far, as per Vedic astrology, that's my understanding of Pitra Dosha in the first house. If you do like this video, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for our next part of this video, which is going to be Pitra Dosha in the second house. That's all for now. Have a good day.